Is up, YouTube? It's your boy Dragon Power 17 here with my most recent Evilswarm deck profile that has been smashing. I made this deck earlier this week, and I took it to my local to test it out, and my local is full of Spellbook Prophecy players and Dragon players and rogue decks and all that kind of shit. So I got plenty of playtesting experience, and I got plenty of different variety of decks that I went up against, so I can, get the most out of my experience with the deck. So I got lots to talk about with this deck. So we're gonna get started here. Like right now, I got triple heliotrope. Triple caster, double Crickion. I went down to 2 for a reason. I'll show you why I'm done. I went down to 2 Thunderbird, but I went back up to 3 for this build. Triple Mandragora. A lot of people don't know that you can Veiler Caster. I saw a couple. Well, actually, I'm not even sure anymore. Cause remember there was some rulings on YCS that you can Veiler Caster. People don't know, so I don't know if you can or not. But for now, I'm gonna say you can, but most people don't know you can, so watch out for that. 1 Lantern, because I can tribute these cards to like 1 for 1 someone's monster, like just summon and tribute to blow up their monster. Like some of these guys can tribute it to blow up a like Jowgin or something that is annoying big eye or whatever. Something 1 for 1 something that's a nuisance. I added these to the deck. I just added these before. After the tournament, because I got these during the tournament, and you couldn't put them in until like afterwards. But I'm trying out crack these because the way this deck works, it works wonderfully. It plays wonderfully, plays nicely, plays smoothly, and all this good stuff. But I need these two. I'm gonna try them in there because I would like to have a little more consistency because the deck has 0 draw power. And of course, 2 rescue rabbits. And that's the monsters for the deck. The spells, we got triple Pandemic. I went back up to 3 for this build. And we got double Dress. I'll put that at 2. And a Monster Reborn for the spells. That is it. 6 spells. 19 new monsters or something like that. Some amount of monsters. And now we're on to the trap cards. We got 1 Infection. This card is sexy. I didn't realize how good this card was. Well, of course I knew how good it was in research and all this other stuff. But when your opponent's playing Macro Rabbit and they drop Glyba, you can bounce back your monster. You'll take 17 in the face, but you bounce back your monster and they don't get their special summon with Glyba. Little stuff like that makes my days, makes this card all the more sweeter. Also, if I were to play, I play this card, my first turn Ophion, I know what I'm going up against. I'm going against Prophecy or something. My first turn Ophion, get Infection, set Infection, set a Epidemic Virus, draw phase, stand my phase, activate Pandemic Virus. Activate this, get a Crickion, and then I'll make another Ophion next turn. It's guaranteed because I hit all their spell cards out of their hand. And, that's a really good card. I got my hands on Anti-Spell Fragrances, which I main deck. Yes, I main deck these because a lot of decks rely on spell cards. Maybe not all of them, but the vast majority, 95% of the decks rely on spell cards. And it's just a really good card. That's why I only run 6 spells, and I can switch them out so I can have them set before I activate this card, and it's a lot of cool stuff. I also made 2 Microcosmos. That's why I dropped down to 2 Crickion and added 1 Thunderbird. Let's see, this card is good against Dragon Rulers, and it's good against random rogue decks like Black Wings or random shit that just is stupid and stuff that have to exceed any advantage. It's also a pretty good card against spell books, but not enough. It's good, but it's not enough. Like you need more than just this card. Like this and this. Like they're probably not gonna do much. Like this dark, it's good against Dark Wolves, which my locals had as well. Like I played against a bunch of decks. Like these cards just like worked wonders against like Mermails and Prophecies and Dark Worlds. Um, like Black Rabbit too because they can't like activate lands. With this card, you can't play Forbidden Lands from your hand, or you can't activate it during my turn if you set it. This card means that you have to spell cards. You cannot activate them until your next turn, or the opponent's next turn, or whoever's next turn, basically. So like, I set this fragrance activated during their draw phase or standby phase or whatever. And you can't lance me, right? You have to set your lances, and you cannot use them until your next turn. So basically, every spell card becomes a trap card. So you have to set it, and it becomes like a normal spell, so you can't activate them during your opponent's turn. It's kind of weird. It becomes like a trap normal spell, but like let's see, the rest of the deck we got just like stuff that works, like double compulse, double fiendish chain, double bottomless, double torrential, and judgment warning. I mean, I know that that's the deck. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, why run macros run a Crichion? A lot of the time, if I have like macro Cosmos, Crichion won't matter because I'll have so much advantage. Or if I have any spell fragrance like in those two Cosmos field, I'll have so much advantage that Crichion won't matter. And like against mirror match, macro Cosmos hurts them a lot because they're relying on that Crichion to help them late game. But me, it's just there. Like it's another Evilswarm name, and I can just discard with bottom of it or just play it with caster or whatever. Just play it leisurely. I don't really care about it as much as people who rely on it. And a lot of times I don't even have macro face. Like it can just like turn 1, I would just like let Rabbit get the 2 Heliotrope and just make a Ophion and pitch one. So I have one in the graveyard already. Like if Ophion dies, I'll pitch the other one depending on the deck. I'll have 2. So my Crichion will be alive at that point in time. If I have macrocosm in the field, like I still have an alive Crichion. So that's why I only run. That's why I run 2 and 2 instead as opposed to 1 and 3 or 3 and 1 or whatever. So here's the X deck. The X deck is basically the same. Triple Ophion, double Bahamut, 1 Ouroboros, 1 Thanatos, which may come out. I don't find myself making Thanatos as much. Only because his attack power isn't that high. Like, a lot of things, he'll be great against a lot of matchups, but his attack power doesn't help him out, so not really useful. 1 Diamond Dire Wolf, right? These are the XPCs I make outside of the Evilswarm main that are, like, I make the most. Diamond Dire, Black Corn, Mock Shogun, Cowboy. These are the other 4s that I made. Like I made that against Prophecy, Call Spells, keep advantage. And this Dweller against Dark World if I ever needed to draw that, or against Mermails or whatever. Which I'm not for Beat Stick, which I never use, and it's travel for even bigger Beat Stick that I rarely play. When it's there, because I need to. Extra deck, side deck, double Vosky for Draco Sack, 1 Grand Mole for Draco Sack, like anything that can be done for that, like Zinmains or anything that makes sense, you just pop it back. Basically, 1 for 1 card, but it lasts a bit longer than a Lantern. Moving Jar 2, you set it face down, just flip it up and bounce everything back. Draco Sacks, Jawian and shit that are obnoxious as fuck. It was like Kitos for popping spell and traps, distributed, same as a Lantern, but for spells and traps. I saw 1 King of the Pharaoh Imp because I do not main this card. I don't know why people keep this card in the extra deck. I'm like, why? You don't play E-Dragons all the time, so why you have it in there? It takes up a space, you can put something else in there. Like, if I were to do that and give myself another space in my side deck, I would take out the Thanatos, but I'd rather have the Thanatos because he's 50 points stronger than Pharaoh Imp. A triple MST for those rogue decks and shit, like stupid stuff. Like across any spell fragrance, they set their spell cards or whatever, or Royal Decree or shit like that. Like it's fucking obnoxious. I'll just pop it with the space type thing and call it a day. This is a new card that I'm sure like, a lot of people may not know about. It's called Stygian Dirge. No. I'm making a video. I'm making a video. Stygian Dirge, basically what it does is, it's a continuous trap, and while face up, it reduces the level of all face-up monsters your opponent controls by 1. So, like, you're playing against Dragon Rulers, drop this, all the monsters become 6s or 2s, and they don't, like, they can't make their big stuff, like, you can't make your Dragon Side because he requires 2 7s, you can't make, like, your Stardust because he requires a 7 and a 1, which they don't have anymore. They can make Black Rose all day, but that's about it. Like, but with this deck, they won't be summoning anything because, like, you can't exceed and you can't bring out your monsters. It's also good against Mirror Match because they can't make their exceeds while you can. You just, like, play this card. They're like, okay, you flip the first turn Rabbit and you flip this card when they bring up the 2 targets. So they're level 3, and all the Evilswarm cards are 4, and all their extra deck is straight 4s. So Stygian Dirge is just a punishing card, like very under the radar card right now. And if I'm win a mirror match today, like it's just a really good card overall. Found it one day looking through comments. I said 3rd macro and triple virus. I don't main these because I do main Spell Fragrance, but I had one main. I took it out recently. Like during the tournament, I had one main, the 2-sided. It worked out pretty well. I just took out the third one. I took it out for the card I need right now because I rather draw power and because Eradicate is always beneficial. You know what I mean? Like I guess against Mirror Match just kind of helps a lot. You can just call traps and you don't worry about their traps while you can set your own, and it's just a really good card overall. You have this. You call traps with this, and you have Spell Fragrance. You basically set for who knows how long. So that's the deck right now. So that's the current build. It's top forward and against in our locals. It just did really well overall. I want to share it with you guys. Like I paid basically out of my piggy bank to enter the tournament to test this deck out. So I wanted to get this video out in time to show you guys that the Evilswarm deck can punish. So I want you guys to be able to try, step outside of your boundaries, your comfort zone or whatever, and play this deck that I've worked so hard on and spent so much time and stuff to work on, like testing on DM, Death Pro, stuff that, online or whatever. And now this deck is real live and I'm playing it and I want you guys to test it out. So with that said, this is Dragon Power 17, Evilswarms, July 6th, 7th, whatever date it is, 2013, Dragon Power 17 signing out.